because this is also Srimad Bhagavatam. Yes, Janet? Ready? Give her mic, please. She is very good in singing and very good in speaking. Let us hear what Gajendra has done.
One day Gajendra went to the forest, a lake, to take a bath, and then a crocodile got his foot by his got his mouth to his foot, and then he fighted, and then his friends and mom dad cannot get them out. So Krishna, Gajendra called Krishna, and then Krishna came, and then he takes his chakra and he gave it the crocodile, and then Gajendra said, "Oh Krishna, you need to take me out. If you get him." Krishna said, "Who holds my kids' feet? I kill them first.
I release them first.
I release them."
Very well.
Very nice. Thank you. Okay, tomorrow another story. Yes? You also know the story of Ram? Tomorrow Ram story.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुमृतं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। संसार दुख जलदस्य पतितस्य कामा क्रोधादिनक्रमकमलीकृतस्य दुर्वासनस्य निगृतस्य निराशयस्य चैतन्यचन्द्रमम देहि वदावलम्बम्। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपीकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वृंदाय तुलसी देवी प्रियाय केशवसचा कृष्ण भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यभक्ते नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Srimad Bhagavatam Saptah, day 4. As we heard yesterday, Srimad Bhagavatam speaks so much glories of the devotees and the glories of Bhagavan. There are so many incarnations which are countless. These are incarnations like Ram, Narsingha, Varaha, Vaman, Parshuram. But what is the source of all these incarnations? The example is given just like on the Deepavali day in India. every house is decorated with so many ghee lamps, and they all look same. But how they got lit with so many ghee lamps with one? Now all ghee lamps look same, but the origin of all those is that one which is being worshipped in the temple. Similarly, all incarnations are same, but they all manifest from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which Srimad Bhagavatam claims to be Shri Krishna. Ete chas kala pumsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Srimad Bhagavatam says this is called crest jewel of all the verses in Srimad Bhagavatam. Means the crown of Srimad Bhagavatam, which proves amongst all the incarnations who is superior and topmost. So no matter what and who says, but we believe the authority, we believe the law books, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita spoken by Krishna, where Krishna claims himself to be Supreme Lord. No one else has ever claimed that I am Supreme. Did ever Hanuman said I am Supreme Lord? Did ever Shiva said I am the Supreme Lord? Did ever Ganesha said I am the Supreme Lord? No one said this. But Krishna, without any hesitation, he exhibited his true ego because he is Supreme Lord and is true in nature because he himself is true in nature. Satyam Param Dhimahi, the all truth one, Shri Krishna. Mahabharata says, Satya Pratishtatam Krishna Satyamat Pratishtatam. Wherever truth, Krishna is present there. Wherever Krishna is present, all truth is there. Therefore, he is the source of all incarnations. All incarnations manifest from him. Brahma, in his Brahma Samhita, he proves this. Ramadi Murteshu Kala Namena Tishtan Nana Avatar Akrodh Bhuvnesh Kintu Krishna Swayam Samvat Parma Kumariyo Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhayami. All the incarnations headed by Lord Ram, they are incarnations of Krishna. And their source is Krishna, but Krishna has no origin. He is the origin of everyone. But he has no cause, whereas he is the cause of all causes. That's the identity of Krishna, the supremacy of Krishna. Endowed with 6 opulences. Ashwarasya Samagrasya means Bhagavan. What is the meaning of Bhagavan? One who possesses 6 opulences. The complete wealth, the complete strength, the complete fame, complete beauty, knowledge and renunciation. These 6 opulences, totally incomplete, present in one person. One who possesses these 6 opulences is termed as Bhagavan. Therefore Bhagavatam says, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is Supreme Lord. And not only he is saying this, but he showed in the one example at Kurukshetra. He showed his universal form, that everything emanates from me and then everything goes back in me. Krishna showed this. No one else has ever shown universal form. No one. But a great mystery, especially in India, no one, very few people, they believe the supremacy of Krishna, Whereas most of the majority, they believe even demigods to be the Supreme Lord, whereas demigods are not supreme. For instance, example of Shiva. So many people believe Shiva is Supreme Lord, but how is possible? Shiva always carries beads in his hands. What is that bead called? Rudraksha. If Shiva is Supreme Lord, why has to carry beads in his hands? And what he chant on those beads? Amrita. Hare Krishna. Mahadev chants Ram, 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 Ram on this Rudraksha. If he is Supreme Lord, then why he has to carry beads in his hand? Devotee always carry beads in his hands, not the Lord. If I say Hanuman is Supreme Lord, how is it possible? Even if you say Hanuman, you are Supreme Lord, he will punch you. How dare you say this? I am a servant of my Prabhu Ram, and I am happy only to become servant. If Ram glorifies Hanuman, that doesn't mean Hanuman is Supreme Lord. Understand? If Ram, out of his humility and gave all credits to his servants, that doesn't mean or claims that he is supreme. Ram always gave credits to Hanuman. Just for example, in the pastime of Lord Ram, Lakshman was fighting with Indrajit, Meghnad. But Indrajit, he got some boons, some weapons from different personalities. He applied those weapons on Lakshman, and Lakshman got fainted. Now Lakshman is not ordinary personality. He is the one who is actually holding all universes. He is the one who assists in the creation. He is the one who is the origin of the creation. He is the one who is Akhand Guru Tattva, undivided Guru Tattva. But what happening is here is just pastimes. Understand pastimes? Like, for example, a father comes back from office and the child wants to play with father. Dad, I want to climb on your shoulder, become horse. Now father can be the richest person of the world, or even can be the king of one country. But when it comes to the point of reciprocation, love with his children, he even becomes horse. He waited to become a horse. And he put child on his shoulder. And all his subjects and army and guards will see what the king is doing. But actually king is just loving his son. Because son has a desire to climb on the shoulder and is going to get a good ride. That doesn't mean the king minimized his glories. It's just his affection. Similarly, when we see the pastime of Lord Ram and Krishna, they are showing so much submission to their own servants. That doesn't mean the servants have become supreme. The supreme will always remain supreme. Just want to give you one example. This is called inside stories. I was walking by in one street in India and I heard a big shout. Two brothers stayed together and they were literally shouting and yelling and fighting for something. And what I heard from outside is just property. So I just assumed it's so simple to understand why they are fighting about. What is the reason for the fight? Property. They must be holding some legacy from their forefathers and they are fighting for property. I was giving a lecture nearby in the same neighborhood. And I was giving an example. See, in this age of Kali Yuga, the age of hypocrisy, the age of fight, As I saw the other day in that house, I heard, not saw, I heard, two brothers, they were fighting for property. Two brothers who came in the same womb of the mother. But now they've grown up, and because of greed and jealous, they're fighting for property. When I was describing this, a gentleman there raised his hand. He said, "Excuse me, do you know that family?" I said, "No." "Then how are you concluding they're fighting for property?" I said, "This is what I heard. They were shouting, they want to kill each other." He said, "Maharaj, I'm their family friend from years, more than 30 years. I know their inside story. You just heard the outside story. Just by hearing a shout and you heard the word property, you think they're fighting to get property." I said, "This is what it looks like, appears like." He said, "No. They both love each other so much. The elder one is literally shouting at the younger one, saying that I'm getting old now. I can't deal with all these properties. I want to hand over everything to you." And the younger one is saying, "No. You are my elder brother. You are like my father figure. My father is gone, but you are my father. I don't want to ruin and spoil anything to make immature decisions with the property. So better you keep the property." And the elder one is shouting at the younger one, and the younger one is shouting back at the elder one. Not to claim back the property, but to give property to each other. Isn't it love? He said, "This is an inside story. And what you heard from outside is just outlines." Similarly, in the pastime of Ram and Krishna, what we hear watching movies and TV serials, they're just outside stories. But if we go deep into the understanding of those pastimes, through those who have realized this and who know the insight, with their realization, with their practices, with their sadhana, they can relate and they can describe and they can explain those pastimes, giving an inside story. That's why we need association of saintly persons, those who have renounced everything. They renounced everything. Everything means everything. They not kept anything in their pocket. And every activity of them belongs to Krishna. So they become the family member, or we can say family friend, and they can tell us what is the inside story. If Lord Ram glorifying Hanuman for something, that glorification of Hanuman doesn't mean Hanuman is Supreme Lord. In this pastime, when Lakshman got hit with an arrow, he fainted. Lord Ram came. "Lakshman, what happened? Lakshman, my brother, what happened?" And Lakshman totally fainted. Then the Vibhishan, the brother of Ravan, came. And Ram was so restless. "Vibhishan, please help me, do something. I can't see Lakshman in this state. Please do some. Anyone, please help my brother. Anyone, please help my brother." Lakshman, Lakshman, Lakshman. And Ram is literally crying and weeping. "When I go back to Ayodhya, what I'm going to tell your mother? What I'm going to tell your wife? You served me throughout your life. Lakshman, don't do this. Please come back. Vibhishan, can you help me?" And the Vibhishan said, "Yes. There's a doctor, but he's in Lanka. If someone can go there and bring him, he's the only one who can cure Lakshman. But who's going to go Lanka? Crossing the ocean without a bridge? So difficult task. Who's going to go? Who's going to go? Who's going to go?" Then everyone looked towards Hanuman. And Ram, with tears in his eyes, so much emotions, is looking at Hanuman. And literally, not in a praying posture, but eyes was expressing that posture. And Hanuman with his holy hand, with tears in his eyes, no Prabhu, no. Don't think I am the one who can do this. Actually, you don't know the potency of your name. We, your servants, we know the potency of your name. When we chant Ram, we can accomplish impossible possible. And because it's your name, you don't know the potency. If you want me to serve you and bring that Ved, that doctor, I'm going to take your holy name. I'm going to cross ocean. So Hanuman jumped just by saying, Jai Shri Ram, all glories to Ram. And he crossed over ocean. And he's finding, where is that Ved? Where is that doctor? His name was Sushen. Where is he? Where is he? Finally found. And I prayed to him, please, can you help me? He said, what help I can do? Midnight? Any emergency? He said, yes. Lord Ram is just there across the ocean. And his brother Lakshman became unconscious because Indrajit shot an arrow. Can you please help? He said, no way. You are enemy to us. Your enemy party. I can't help you. I can't cheat my country. I can't cheat my king. I could have helped anyone, but because you are from enemy side, I can't help you. Hanuman said, I'm giving you I'm going to say last request to you. Can you help me? He said, no. Hanuman lifted his heart like this. And he crossed the ocean and he's saying, where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? Imagine, Hanuman just lifted his heart like this and crossed the ocean and brought to that camp where Ram and others were situated. He said, this is cheating, this is cheating. I'm not going to say anything, no cure. I'm on the enemy side. What Ravan will think about me? What my country will think about me? Then Vibhishan came forward. Vibhishan said, with folded hand, I request you. He is your patient. Say, Vibhishan, you cheated your brother. I'm not a cheater like you. Vibhishan said, you are a doctor. And your priority is patient. Doesn't matter, patient is from your country or some other country. That's your priority, to look after patient. You don't know this? Why don't you follow the principle? Your principle is only to serve whoever is in difficult situation. Hearing the soothing words of Vibhishan, then Sushen said, okay, you opened my eyes, you gave me knowledge. So he checked upon Lakshman. Said, oh, he's in a very difficult situation. His life, I'm sorry to say, his life is very short. After sunrise, he's not going to live. And Ram said, don't say this. I can't hear this, don't say this. He said, but this is the truth. That any cure, any remedy? He said, but that's impossible. Let us know. Then Sushen said, if anyone can go extreme north, Himalayas, and bring that herb, Sanjeevani. Sanjeevani means life-giving herb. Only with that herb, Lakshman can come back to his life. Otherwise, no possibility. But I am saying this is impossible because who's going to go from extreme south to north, finding the herb and bring back overnight? That's impossible. No one can do this. No one can do this. That's why I said it's impossible. And Ram was so worried. Who's going to go? Who's going to go? Again he looked upon Hanuman. Hanuman, today everything rests in you. The life of my brother and my life too. Because if Lakshman will die, then Ram will also die. I'm going to end up my life. Because my life invests in Lakshman. So Hanuman, both of our life is in your hands today. I know nothing is impossible for you. Can you? And Hanuman started crying and weeping. What are you saying, Prabhu? I'm your eternal servant. And again he said, the glories of your holy name. You are the one who can do impossible to possible. You can the one who can make possible to impossible. What is that which can't be accomplished? The strength of your holy name. Give me permission and give your blessings. Hanuman paid obeisances and he said, all glories to the holy name, Ram, Jai Shri Ram. And he flew. And all on the way, there was a demon called Kalnemi, who started imitating like a sadhu. Because his intent was to stop Hanuman and engage him so that he cannot get that Sanjeevani, life-giving herb, because he wanted Lakshman to die. This was his intent, and he dressed himself disguised as sadhu and chanting Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Hanuman was flowing over, and he saw, oh, someone is chanting the name of my Prabhu. Hanuman came down. Dandavats, all glories to you. Who are you? He said, don't speak. Just chant the name of Ram. Just chant the name of Ram. And Hanuman became so absorbed, he just sat there and hearing the name of Ram. He forgot his mission. And this was the mission of Kalnemi, to make him engaged. But Hanuman with his divine eyes, he understood who is this. I'm not going to elaborate on this, but Hanuman found out his Kalnemi and he gave a punch to him and killed him. Then Hanuman said, Jai Shri Ram, and he went all the way to Himalayas. Now it's so difficult to find exact location and that herb, because there are so many similar herbs, all glittering. It's so difficult. Hanuman is thinking, what if I do a mistake and take this instead of that? Shall I take this or that or this or that? He just lifted the complete mountain. Instead of coming back again, he just lifted the complete mountain on his hands and flying back where Ram was there. But on the way, when he was crossing Ayodhya, brother of Ram, Bharat, he saw someone is crossing, some alien is crossing. And Bharat, he shoot one arrow and binding Hanuman with a rope, and Hanuman fell from the sky. With his Sanjeevani, with his mountain of herbs. And Bharat said, who are you? And when Hanuman was like hit with that arrow, he was chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. Bharat said, oh, who are you? Chanting the name of my brother? Who are you? And Hanuman said, wait a minute. Are you Bharat? He said, yes. Then who are you? Hanuman folded his hand. He said, please bless me. I am the servant of your brother Ram. My name is Hanuman. Please allow me to go as soon as possible because Prabhu Ram is in danger. Lakshman is in danger. Bharat said, what happened? What happened? Just tell me. Can you explain me? What happened? And Hanuman explained that Indrajit shooted an arrow on Lakshman and Lakshman is unconscious. And Prabhu Ram is bitterly crying and weeping. Just by hearing this, Bharat started crying bitterly. What? Hanuman described how Ravan came and he kidnapped Sita. And Prabhu Ram is arranging an army of monkeys, and I'm one of them, to assist him in this mission to kill Ravan and get back Sita. And Bharat was like so surprised. What? So much happened and I'm not aware of this? Why, brother Ram, don't trust me? Why you didn't inform me? I will go right away and I will kill Ravan right away. I will arrange army. How dare Ravan can do this? Hanuman said, no. I heard a lot about you. You heard about me? Who told you? Hanuman, tears in his eyes. Your brother Ram always speaking about you. Always speaking about your sacrifices. Always speaking about your love for him. Always speaking about how, even though you are equal to him, but you always keeping a mood of servitor for him. Bharat, hearing all this from the lips of Hanuman, bitterly crying and weeping. Really? Prabhu, is Ram remembering me? He said, yes, just like you remember Ram, he is remembering you all the time. And I heard your glories from his lotus lips. Bharat immediately embraced Hanuman and they both shed tears. They drenched each other with those tears of love. So Bharat, please allow me to go. Lakshman is in danger. I have to go there before sunrise. If anything happened to Lakshman, then Ram will also cannot survive. Bharat said, Hanuman, you don't worry. I am going to shoot one arrow, you sit on that arrow. And that arrow can go as fast as the speed of mind. Can you imagine the speed of mind? Just by sitting here, in 1 second, you can go to India, Vrindavan, bathing in Jamuna. In 1 second, this is the speed of mind. Hanuman, what to speak of sunrise? I can just send you right away. Hanuman said, I'm so much thankful for your help, but I have a strength of the holy name of Ram. And I want to prove this to the entire world so that everyone should take shelter of this name of Prabhu Ram. So let me go. Hanuman was about to touch the feet of Bharat, but he raised him and gave him a embrace, a loving embrace. Hanuman, I am realizing this and I have realized this today. You are more fortunate than me. You are more fortunate than me. I don't know what sin I have performed in my life that my brother Ram rejected me like this. Even in this difficult situation, I am not of any use to him. But Hanuman, you serving Ram, how glorious are you? How fortunate. I feel like touching your feet. Hanuman said, don't say this, don't say this. You are my worshipable as my Prabhu Ram. I see my Ram in you. So they both embraced each other. So loving embrace, crying and weeping. Go Hanuman and give my news to Ram. Whenever you need, Bharat is ready to give his life for him. whenever he needs me. Hanuman uttered Jai Shri Ram, and in 1 second he arrived there. And everyone saw a surprise. What? He brought the complete mountain? And Vibhishan asked Hanuman, what is this? He said, I'm a monkey. I don't have so much knowledge. To locate which herb he needs. I don't want to go back again and come back and forth. So that's why I just bring the whole mountain. She was saying, please go ahead and search which herb you need. He climbed on the mountain and he found that Sanjeevani. And he crushed that and made Lakshman smell. Life-giving herbs. There's so many sadhus even now. They're in the Himalayas performing austerities for hundreds of years. They don't feel cold. Sitting in the snow. They don't feel any disease because they are familiar with those herbs which are present there. Life-giving herbs. We don't even have access to that. Even now, so many sadhus, they sit there and in meditation. So they are familiar with those herbs. In this way, Lakshman, he came back to his consciousness. He's just like a person in deep sleep. He wakes up and Lakshman woke up. Where is Indrajit? Where is Indrajit? I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. Ram said, relax. Lakshman, I'm here. And Lakshman saw I'm on the lap of Ram. What happened? What happened? And then Ram explained how you went to unconscious state. And it was danger to your life. And it was danger to my life too. Because if you're not live, then I'm also not going to live. And you know who helped your and my life? You know? It's Hanuman. He. Because of him, we are living today. Lakshman came to Hanuman. Tears in his eyes. And Lakshman, about to pay obeisances, pronounced to him. But Lakshman embraced him. Because of you, I'm surviving today. So such heart melting and loving reciprocation between the master and the servant. Shri Ram being the eternal master and Hanuman being the eternal servant. So Ram giving credits, glorifying the servant. That doesn't mean the servant becomes the Supreme Lord. So Hanuman is not Bhagavan. He's happy to be a servant of Bhagavan. Similarly, all demigods and the God of all gods, Shri Krishna. As Bhagavatam says, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. He is the Supreme Lord. Yes? There are 50 qualities in living entities. 50. But demigods possess 5 additional qualities than human beings. 55. Just like demigods, they have subtle body. They don't have gross bodies like us. So they move around, they enjoy, they don't incur sin. They don't touch the ground. It's always above. They have no shadow. Because shadow is of gross body. And they have subtle body. Subtle body has no shadow. Understand? They don't touch the ground. Saying this, oh, it's so dirty, it's so dirty. And what demigods like to eat? ghee.
So much.
That's what we put in the yajna, fire sacrifice. So they have little attitude. But Krishna, who is the Supreme Lord, these demigods are just his servants. Krishna, Supreme Lord, who is supposed to have attitude, he has no attitude. He's so humble. Demigods, they like to eat, not like, but they only eat ghee, the essence of the milk. But Krishna, being Supreme Lord, he is even happy to eat banana peels, if offered with love. And who offered that? Vidur's wife. Duryodhana want to show off and satisfy Krishna by offering 56 breads, all delicious ones. Krishna said, Duryodhana, I'm not hungry because there is no love. And right when he came out from the palace of Duryodhana, he entered in the house of Vidur, where Vidur was not present, his wife was present inside. Seeing the beauty of Krishna, she got so captivated. Oh Krishna, so beautiful. What shall I offer? How can I serve? And there was bananas. she's throwing the bananas and giving the skin to Krishna. And Krishna eating that. And immediately Vidur entered in. You foolish lady, what are you doing? Krishna. The absorption broke there. She said, oh, I'm so sorry. And Vidur started offering the bananas. And Krishna's eating that. Krishna said, I don't eat banana and I don't eat banana skin. I eat only love. Anything you offer with the love, I will accept that. So my Gurudev used to say, even cows, as we have seen in Vrindavan, even cows, they don't eat banana skin. Even animals, they don't eat banana skin. Human beings, can we eat banana skin? So tomorrow Prashadam will be banana skin. Be prepared. There'll be spices on that. I know. But Krishna is eating raw banana skin. Any demigod can eat this? Not possible. Demigods, they don't even touch the ground. See, earth is so dirty. And about Krishna, he entered in the womb of Mother Rudra. The womb of a mother. Urine, blood, stool, everything is there. It's not a nice place. But Krishna entered in the womb of Mother Rudra to see the descendants of the Pandavas, Parikshit Maharaj. How humble and down to earth Krishna is. In the Yudhishthir Rashtra Yajna, he invited all kings from all over the world. Everyone appeared there. Krishna also came and he said, Yudhishthir, what's going to be my service? Yudhishthir said, what are you saying? You are Lord, you just sit on your throne and everyone is just here to see you. He said, no, how? You're my brother. Just like Bhim and Arjun, they're serving you. I'm also here to serve you. Yudhishthir said, but all departments are occupied. No department is left with any service. You can check on whatever you feel like. So Krishna is looking everywhere. Oh, Bhim has taken over kitchen. Arjun has taken over receiving guests. Nakul Sahadev decorating everything. No space left. He came to Yudhishthir Maharaj and said, Yudhishthir, I got one space. One seva. What is that? Washing the feet of Brahmins. washing the feet of the sages who is going to come. Yudhishthira said, "You're going to do that?" He said, "Of course, why not? What's wrong in that? I want your name and fame to be spread all over the world." 3 words. Because this is a great yajna. And whatever is going to happen here will be spread out everywhere. People will speak about this. What a great yajna. We got so warm welcome there. Bhim cooked so much. Arjun gave so warm welcome. And Krishna was washing our feet. Imagine. If there is a party, you just walk in and people are there standing with showering flowers on you, sprinkling scented water on you. How you feel like? And people there standing, giving you garland, a rose in your hand. Welcome, sir. How you feel? Red carpet welcome. Imagine at the doorstep, someone is there to wash your feet. Huh? You're never going to forget that. Always remember this. I've seen one time, I've experienced this. A rich person, my goodness, his house had like 7 helicopters. His house was like 3 miles. Such a wealthy person. And he knew I'm going to come at this time, around 6 o'clock in the evening, to see him. There was a red carpet welcome. Complete family with arti kartvalya, with garland and flowers welcomed. So humble. Yeah, you feel so, so warm. Krishna said, I'm going to choose this seva because your name and fame will be everywhere. This is how Krishna is, so humble. But one thing he don't like, when demons start attacking, Krishna is the one who killed all demons. Brajajana Palan, Asura Kula Nashan. He is maintaining the Brajvasis, the inhabitants of Vrindavan, and killing all those miscreants, the demons. Yes, Krishna. Anyone who is going against bhakti, anyone who is going to go against bhaktas, Krishna become mad. He gets mad. He can't tolerate this. So that's why in Bhagavad Gita he said, Yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharat. Whenever there is decline of dharma, I come to reestablish dharma. Yes? Paritranaya sadhuna vinashatushkritam. I come to save sadhus and I'm there to kill demons. Yes, this is Bhagavad Gita. Heard this? But this is not the prime purpose of Krishna to come. This is secondary. What is the prime purpose? Prem ras nirjas kavitya swadam. Why he comes? To give pleasure to his associates and seeing them happy, to derive pleasure from them. One gentleman asked me this question. Can you explain this in a simple word so a person like me can understand it? Don't quote any scripture, just some logic. With one example, I said, okay, you have a family. He said, yes, my wife, my 2 kids. So where do you go to vacations? He said, I go to Hawaii. Vacations with my own family. Why you have to go vacations? Are you not happy in your family? In your own house? He said, yes, of course. But when we go out sightseeing, my family is so happy, and seeing them, I also try happiness. Yes? Because when we go out for vacation, we do something which is not regular. At home, everything is regular. I said exactly. This is the only purpose of Krishna, to descend from his abode, Golok Vrindavan, the spiritual world, to the material planet. This is his vacation, leisure trip. He is there with his family, having nice time, enjoyment. But to give more enjoyment, he comes and descends here. To do something which is not regular, some extraordinary activities. So that his family member, means his associates, derive pleasure, and seeing them happy, he also derives pleasure with them. This is called Prem Ras Nirjas Korisya Svana. That's the only purpose of Krishna to come. Understand prime and secondary purpose? For example, you're going out pharmacy to buy some medicine. This is why you are out. But on the way you also saw some, say, fruit shop. Well, since I'm here, I can also buy some fruits. Yeah, it's on the way. So going out from home only to buy medicine, that's the prime purpose. But on the way getting fruits, secondary purpose. Similarly, killing demons, establishing dharma, the principle, is a secondary purpose. But the prime purpose is to come with his associates and to perform extraordinary activities, to enhance the love and the pleasure, and seeing them being happy, driving that pleasure and happiness in him, because he is the source of all happiness. And that's why I was saying jivas, means living entities, have 50 qualities. Demigods possess 5 additional qualities, 55. And all other incarnations, they have 5 more, 60 qualities. But Krishna has 64 qualities, 4 additional qualities than anyone else. And no one else, no incarnation, have these 4 additional qualities. What are these 4 additional qualities? Leela Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri, Prem Madhuri, and
Rupa and flute.
Venu Madhuri.
Venu.
Leela Madhuri means the pastimes. Suna kabhi to? Suna?
सुना तो है मैंने, मगर मैं भूल जाती हूँ,
भूल जाते हैं. ये तो सबसे अच्छा काम है.
इसलिए मैं जब भी कभी सुनती हूँ मुझे फिर दोबारा से नई नई लगती है.
इसलिए तो बोलो सबसे अच्छा ये. So Leela Madhuri, Krishna, he manifests so many pastimes, no one else can perform that many pastimes. And the best amongst all his pastimes is Ras Leela, dance. When he's dancing with 100 million gopis, can you imagine? Once upon a time, someone was describing this and said, one guy with 100 million girlfriends. Krishna, who is the only male Purusha. We all are Prakriti, we all are nature, we all are females. Even though we have a body of a male, but actually we are also females. Because we are nature. But there is only one Purusha, one male, and that's Krishna, the enjoyer. He is the object of worship. Whereas his energy, his potency, Radharani, is subject of worship. Vishavigraha and Ashravigraha. Krishna is object of worship, the only one enjoyer. Only and only one enjoyer. Everything is meant for him to enjoy. Everything. And we are here not to enjoy but to serve. But actually we adopted different. We're trying to imitate Krishna. I'm also enjoying. So if a son trying to imitate his father, what's going to happen? Father can jump 3 steps and immediately can run upstairs. And the child, who's still in the crawling stage, we also try to jump like his father, fall. We are supposed to serve Krishna, but we try to become enjoyer like him. We try to become controller like him. And we have no control even on our needs. We have no control. Krishna is only one controller and the enjoyer. So Ras Leela, can you imagine 100 million gopis? 100 million, a lot, right? How much population of India?
around 150 crore. I don't know.
1 billion. Sorry? 1.25 billion. Imagine 100 million gopis and one Krishna. How is reciprocating? How is dancing with each and every one? Inconceivable, right? Just like H2O is water. Why not N2O is water? Why not K2O is water?
That's nitrogen and potassium.
I know. I was also a science student. Nitrogen oxide. Calcium. Yeah. So why only H2O? Means 2 of oxygen, 1 of hydrogen, right? H2O. That's what we use to study chemistry. Why only hydrogen and oxygen together makes water? Why not nitrogen or calcium or potassium? The K2 is potassium, right? Why not? Inconceivable. Inconceivable. Especially the spiritual world, inconceivable. There are many facts which are inconceivable. Sunrise, sunset. Sunset doesn't mean sun died. It's still present. Inconceivable. If someone has headache, nobody is going to put medicine on the head. They put medicine in the mouth and goes to the stomach and getting rid of headache. So it's a process. Similarly, Krishna, dancing with so many gopis. And many people say, oh, you're a devotee of Krishna. Your Lord has so many girlfriends. Why not you have 5, 10, 20? Because you're a devotee of Krishna. Why not you have? So basically, they condemn this activity of Krishna. Yes? Especially in India. And this is again, they don't have the insight. They only seeing the external point of view. Krishna being dancing with so many ladies. But they don't know the inside story. And that's very sad because they don't want to know the inside story. Because they are not inquisitive to know this. And if they are, then here, listen. The pastime of Lord Ram, there were thousands and thousands of sages in the forest who were meditating day and night with one mantra which we also chant. All of us who got initiated by our Gurudev, this mantra is very powerful, and this mantra is Gopal mantra. You know? The Gopal mantra. Yes? You all chant Gopal mantra. Those sages in Treta Yuga, in the time of Lord Ram, chanting this Gopal mantra day and night. Even though they are male body and they are sages with beard and long hairs, not as long as Gajendra. Little less. But anyway, just joking. Don't take it seriously. So sages, they were chanting this mantra day and night with one mood, very special mood. The mood is Paramar mood. You know what Paramar mood means? How do you describe this?
Like a girlfriend that's not married.
Yes. They have this mood towards the Lord, Ram, even though they are in a male body. But they want to become the gopi. They want to become gopi. That's one of the reasons why Lord Ram is in the forest. To reciprocate with all those sages who were chanting this mantra and was waiting for Ram to come. And when they saw the beauty of Lord Ram, they were so much attractive. They're in a male body, but the mood is female. That's in Treta Yuga. Imagine. The mood is to become the gopi, to serve, not to enjoy, but to serve the Supreme Lord Ram. When they saw the beauty of Ram, they got captivated and they prayed and requested, can we love you as gopi? And Lord Ram said, no. Because I have taken one promise, Ek Patni Vrata, only one wife. He being Kshatriya, Kshatriya means warrior. Kshatriya can marry as many wives as they can. This is allowed, sanctioned in the scriptures. Brahmins cannot, but Kshatriyas can. For instance, how many wives Darshan Maharaj?
3.
3. Char. How many wives Darshan Maharaj had?
Name one. 3. And then a lot of others. Kaushalya, Sumitra, Ketu.
I think 360. 360 queens. But the prominent is 3. Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kakai. There were 360 queens. Darshan Maharaj. So, and in Bhagavatam, if you read, you'll be surprised. How many queens Krishna had? 16,108. Oh my goodness. How is managing? Yeah? It's difficult to manage one. And there's one king mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, Chitraketu Maharaj. He had how many?
10,000?
1 crore कितना होता है भाई? 10 million queens.
Oh. I got my zero wrong.
You knew the names?
Ask Chitraketu Maharaj. 10 million queens. Why? He married so many queens to get one son. And he didn't got any son from all these queens. So that's why he was very morose. And that's in Saptah Yuga, when the lifespan of 100,000 years. Not like Kali Yuga, we have only maximum 100 years. Saptah Yuga, the lifespan was 100,000 years. Then Treta Yuga, the lifespan 10,000 years. And Dwapar Yuga, the lifespan 1,000 years. And Kali Yuga is 100 years. Chitraketu Maharaj in Saptah Yuga. That many queens. just to beget one son who can become his successor. But he was not getting any son from any of these queens. So he was very morose and sad. And seeing Naradi and Angira Rishi, he literally begged them, please, please. And they said, it's not in your fate. No matter if you marry 100 billion queens, it's not in your fate. So forget upon this. No, don't say this. Don't say this. I just want one son. Please, please. He literally forced them. So they gave him a fruit. Give this to your queen and she will get pregnant. So he gave this fruit to one of his eldest queen. She got pregnant and she gave birth to a son. And the king was so happy, so happy, day and night playing with his son. And definitely, of course, he's going to love that queen the most. Then all rest queens got envious. How many? Means 10 million minus 1. That's what I can say. 10 million minus 1. They all become envious. And they poisoned the son overnight.
Oh.
And he died. See? क्या बोल रहा था? हाँ, Lord Ram said, O sages, thousands of them, I cannot reciprocate with you because your mood is to become a gopi, means, like a female loving relationship. I can't because I've taken a promise, only Sita, one wife. But this is the nature of the Lord. He can say no, but he can't refuse anyone's feelings and emotions. He's bound to accept everyone's emotions. He's bound. He's helpless. Even if that emotion is out of envious, fear, love, or whatever, devotion. Gopya kamo bhai kamso desh chedyadi vipava. Gopis with their love, they attend Krishna. Kamsa with fear. Shishupal, envious mood. Krishna reciprocated with everyone. Understand? So Ram said no. But he can't refuse their emotions. He said no as Ram, but he said yes as Krishna. Because all these sages, they became gopis in the pastime of Krishna, and Krishna accepted them as his gopis. That's why 100 million gopis. All these sages they became gopis. When Lord Ram married to Sita, very wonderful pastime. Maybe tomorrow I will describe this. When Lord Ram married to Sita, then so many friends of Sita got attracted to Sri Ram. Even the maid servants of Sita got attracted to Ram. But Ram said no. Only one Sita in my life, no one else. But now they have already expressed their love. And Ram being Lord cannot refuse their emotions, their love. But as Ram he didn't accept it, but as Krishna he accepted, all those, they became gopis. Understand? Whatever happened in the previous pastime as Ram, and he was not able to fulfill their desires, and was spoken with them, but all in Krishna Lila. There's another reason why Krishna has to come. There are many reasons, not one or two. There are so many reasons why Krishna came and descended on this planet and exhibited so many pastimes. You might have heard of the story, Ram rejected Sita, right? Ram rejected Sita. But this is not true. It's not appropriate to say Ram rejected Sita. It's the king who rejected Sita. Ram never rejected Sita. Ram has been king due to hearing some rumors in the subjects going on. As a king, he told Sita to go away. But Ram, as husband, he never ever left Sita. Because day and night he used to weep, remembering Sita. Day and night, Sita, Sita, Sita. And Sita day and night remembering Ram, Ram, Ram. So it's not Ram who rejected Sita, it's the king who rejected Sita. Then one day, Ram's Gurudev, Vashishta, he said, Ram, we need to perform some yajnas. He said, then what is the problem? I'm ready. And the yajnas are meant to help the people in general to please the directions, to please the demigods. Ram said, I'm ready. But Gurudev said, yajna can only be accomplished when the wife sits next to the husband. Ram said, what do you mean, Gurudev? Bring Sita back. Only and only then the yajna can be accomplished. Lord Ram said, that's impossible. Please don't say this. I cannot do this. Any other option? Gurudev said, yes. Marry some other queen. Then she can sit next to you and yajna can be accomplished. I said, Gurudev, that's impossible. I cannot give up Sita. But you're not bringing back Sita. He said, but I have not rejected Sita. I can't bring back Sita, but I can't marry anyone else. Sita is mine. Any other option? He said, yes. I'm going to make a golden statue of Sita. You arrange making this golden statue of Sita, and I will install with the mantras. I will install Sita in those statues, like deity installation. Can you do that? Ram said, yes, I agree to this. He's so firm, he's so staunch. He can't marry someone else, he can't bring Sita back. So every year there used to be a new yajna. And every year, golden Sita was being formed. And Vashishta installing Sita with the mantras. When the yajnas were completed, then all these golden Sitas, because they were installed, not just mere statues. Understand? One idol, a statue, and the deity is not same. Understand? Statues that which has no life. But deity is what? Which get installed and life is invested in the, with the mantras, life is invested in the deity. If you go Vrindavan, you see all those shopkeepers selling so many Gopals or other Krishna deities. If you ever see how they are making those deities, you will be surprised. They have to put deity under their feet, and with the hammer they're making eyes and nose like this. Because they are just statues. This is how they make deity. There is no other way out. He has to keep with that hanger on, touching his feet. And he's selling thousands of deities in his showroom, in his store. And you'll see also a temple, a small altar in his shop where he's keeping Gopal and he worships that. Can he touch that Gopal with his feet? Never. If you take your Gopal to fix some eyes or nose, can you please? He said, of course, but he will not touch with his feet. But we purchased Gopal from his shop. When he made Gopal, he was putting under his feet. Why not now? Because in that showcase, it was all statues. One moment we purchased that, and with a priest, the mantras are being chanted and installation is being done. Means pran. Installation means life here is invested through the mantras. Then the shopkeeper cannot touch with the feet. How it is worshipable. Before it was just a statue. So what makes a difference? Statue with no life here and deity with life hairs. And life hair comes with the installation ceremony. Similarly, we all are statues. And that's why Maya kicks us. The moment we get installed by our Gurudev, when he chants mantras to us, there's an installation ceremony. The initiation ceremony is the installation ceremony. And then Maya cannot touch with the feet. Because installation of Krishna has been done through the mantras. The Gopal mantra. That's the potency, the significance of initiation. Installation. We can say, oh, I still see them as statue because they don't speak. They don't eat. They don't sleep. So what's the difference? Just a statue. But there's so many deities in India. If I start giving account of their stories, how they're walking, how they're speaking, how they're even demanding. How they're demanding, how they're sleeping, how they're eating, how their fingers get burned. If you go with me to Jagannath Puri, I'll show you. The deity, Alalnath, his 3 fingers are burnt like this. Because he was being offered very hot sweet rice with a mantra. And when you chant mantra and invoke Krishna to come and eat, he's bound to come and eat. And when he put his hand in the sweet rice, his 3 fingers got burnt like this. And a burning mark on his face and the chest. It's there, you can see. That's the significance of installation. Vashishta, Guru Vashishta, he installed all those golden sitas with the mantras. Now they have life, they are not statues. When the yajnas were over, all these golden sitas, they approached Ram. Please accept us, because we have life, we are not statues. But Ram said no. Only one Sita. He's not even willing to accept those deities, which are Sita. But no, only one Sita. That's why it's Maryada Purushottam. But what's going to happen with all those golden Sitas? They have emotions, they have life. Ram said no to them. But all came as gopis. And Krishna accepted them. So you see how many from all other sections? That's why Krishna 100 million gopis. And when he's dancing with them means accepting their love. In the realm of love, acceptance is also love and giving is also love. You know how? Suppose Haripriya, she made a beautiful garland, or Nilambri made a beautiful garland. Like 1 hour stitching garland, bringing, stringing garland and bringing. And you want to offer He really wants to offer to me, and I said no. Reject. How will you feel?
Not good.
Sad. Crying, right? That means I am offending you. But with so much effort you bring in garland, and you want to offer to me with a service mood, right? And I accept your service. You feel good or bad?
Good.
So if I'm making you feel good, that means I'm serving you. In the realm of love, giving is also service and receiving is also service. We are offering anything to the Lord in a mode of service, but He accepting everything is also serving us. Acceptance is also service, giving is also service. Giving is love and accepting is also love. The word love has so many details. But in a very sophisticated, in a pure language, we use the word prem, not love. Because that the word love indicates some other kind of love, a materialistic love. But prem is very pure in nature. And the word prem has so many details. Where giving, offering is a sign of love, and accepting is also a sign of love. Both. You cooked for someone 3 hours, spending 3 hours. Suppose Mataji, not suppose, she cooked every day. Like 2-3 hours, taking pain to serve everyone. But if she bring a pot of any bread and we reject, no, we don't like this. Imagine how she feels. But if everyone eating this, oh, so nice, delicious, more and more, will she feel good or bad? She feels so good. So we became as a source of happiness for her. And that means we have served her by enhancing her emotions. That's praying. Understand? That's why it's not only Radharani who served Krishna, Krishna also served Radharani. It's not the disciple who served Guru, but Guru also served disciple. Actually, Guru served disciple. By accepting the services from disciple. This is the service of Guru. So one should not feel that, oh, it's a burden on me, Gurudev told me something to do. Whereas a disciple should think, I'm so lucky and fortunate that he gave me this opportunity of service. My life is useless, but he finds something good in me. He wants to give me opportunity to serve Lord, to serve Krishna. He chose me. As Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he accomplished impossible possible, turning hippies to happies. And in such short span of time, he's established 108 temples around the world, around the globe, and made thousands of devotees. When it was being asked to him, praised, he said no. If Krishna chose me, he gave me this opportunity to service. He could have chosen anyone. So it's not my glories, it's the glories of my Lord. That's the mood of a devotee. He chose me for this service. So in the realm of love, in the realm of prem, not only giving is service, accepting is also service. Krishna is reciprocating with so many emotions, which all those leelas, pastimes, which remain unfulfilled in other incarnations, they all got accomplished. Means Supreme Krishna, whose embodiment of love, he reciprocated all those unfulfilled promises. What can be more? Who can be more generous than him? There are so many reasons. These are few I said. Why Krishna has to come. And therefore, Krishna came in the womb of Devaki. The 8th womb of Devaki. Krishna appeared. And on the very special constellation, Rohini Nakshatra, Abhijit Muhurat, Harsh Yog, Wednesday, Bhadra Mas, midnight, 12 o'clock. Krishna appeared in the present house of Kamsa, holding Shankh Chakra Gada Padma weapons, a 16-year young boy. He appeared in the prison house of Kamsa, being the son of Devaki and Vasudeva. But this is the appearance of Krishna, not the birth of Krishna. The birth of Krishna took place in Gokul. Even Indians, they don't do this. There's a mystery behind the birth of Krishna. It's not that easy. You see, he never stands straight. He's always bent. And that's why his pastimes are also bent. It's not straight. Krishna is not the son of Devaki. Krishna is the son of Yashoda. Krishna appeared as 16-year young boy in the prison house of Kamsa with Shankh Chakra Gada Padma, with weapons. Can boy take birth like this? Carrying crown, earrings, weapons, garlands, necklace. That's the appearance of Krishna. But the birth of Krishna took place in Gokul. When Mother Devaki was pregnant, what was happening in Gokul? Srinad Maharaj, he came to Mother Yashoda and said, yesterday I saw a dream. A beautiful young boy is playing on your lap. Satyam Vadam Sadharmani. O my Sadharmani, O my wife, tell me truth. Have you seen a dream like this? Did you ever see a dream like this? She said, exactly, I saw a dream like this yesterday. And in their old age, they were not getting any son. Yashoda Maya said, yes, I also saw a dream. A small, tiny, young, dark complexioned boy in my lap playing. And then Mara said, then definitely, that means a good news going to come. When they were just speaking, a divine Devi, wearing the saffron cloths, appeared on the scene. And she was Purnamashi, Yogamaya. She said, O Nanda Maharaj, very soon there's going to be very soon you're going to get a son. Nanda Maharaj was so happy. And Yashoda Maya became pregnant. Now, the pure devotees of the Lord and Bhagavan himself, he don't come in the womb of mother like we come in the womb of our mother. With the association of our mother and father. With them it's not like that. Krishna, he comes in the heart of Nanda Maharaj because he's Vishuddha Sattva. And from the heart of Nanda Maharaj enters in the heart of Mother Yashoda. And from the heart of Mother Yashoda goes to the womb of Mother Yashoda. So, Yashoda Maya also became pregnant and Devaki also became pregnant. Same time. Hare Krishna. the same constellation, the same day, the same hour, the same second, the same constellation, Rohini Nakshatra. Devaki, in the present house of Devaki and Vasudeva, Krishna appeared as 16-year young boy. And simultaneously, the same constellation, Mother Yashoda delivered twins, one boy and one girl. Where? In Gokul. Who's that girl? The younger sister of Krishna, means Yogamaya. And who is that boy? Krishna. What? Is it double role? In Mathura and also Gokul? Yes. Because Krishna appeared from the womb of Mother Yashoda, no clothes, naked. Small tiny young boy. But Yashoda Maya, because of she delivered two his twins, she was unconscious. She don't know what's happening. And there in Mathura, Devaki, she prayed to the Lord. Oh, he was standing. 16-year young boy. How am I going to show my affection? I want to feed you. Can you become a tiny baby? Krishna said, yes, of course, but I know you are scared that Kamsa is going to come and kill me. So don't worry. Vasudeva Maharaj, you take me to Gokul. He said, how am I going to take you? Because I have got shackles. And there are locks. There were guards outside. Krishna said, I will arrange everything, don't worry. In a fraction of a second, everything got released. The doors were open, the guards were asleep. And Vasudeva Maharaj, he took that baby, Krishna on his head, on a basket, and is entering through Jamuna to reach Gokul. Why not the roadside? Because the guards of Kamsa can see this. And in the midnight, taking in a basket a small young boy is crossing Jamuna. And Jamuna is overflowing because I want to greet my Lord. He just descended here and I want to touch his feet. And the water is growing up. And Vasudeva Maharaj, seeing the situation, Krishna extended his feet and Jamuna touched the feet, the lotus feet of the Lord. And Jamuna gave the complete path. Jamuna also was thinking, first impression is the last impression. If Krishna is always thinking that I'm always overflowing, he's never going to come and play on my bank. So I can also show that if needed, I also can give you a path. So Vasudeva Maharaj, carrying this baby Krishna on his head, his son, when he reached to the Gokul, a mystery happened there, a miracle happened there. The son of Mother Yashoda and the son which Vasudeva Maharaj is carrying, they both merged together. And who's arranging this? Yogamaya. Nand Maharaj don't know this. Yashoda Maya don't know this. Vasudeva Maharaj don't know this. It's Yogamaya arranging for a very special and specific purpose. And now Vasudeva Maharaj is thinking, I'm keeping my son next to Yashoda, but actually he's keeping the son of Yashoda next to Mother Yashoda. And he carried that daughter, the girl, baby girl, brought back to Mathura. And Kamsa came to know this. He came ferocious with sword in his hand and wants to snatch this baby girl. And Devaki said, no, brother, spare my girl. She's a little girl. Kamsa said, no. The 8th womb, Devaki, your 8th child is the cause of my death. So Kamsa trying to pull that baby girl and trying to hit on the wall. And she flew in the sky with 8-armed form, Durga, and kicked on the head of Kamsa. It's a wicked counsel. The cause of your death has taken birth somewhere. Made Kamsa into anxiety and suspense. Kamsa was so fearful. Where is that? Who's that? Where is that? Kamsa is in anxiety. Let him in anxiety. And we all should go to Gokul, where Mother Yashoda gave birth to that beautiful boy. And the sister of Nand Maharaj, whose name was Sunanda, Bhuvalaktina, she came inside and she saw Mother Yashoda gave birth to a beautiful boy. She came out and started shouting to Nand Maharaj, all glories to Nand Maharaj, all glories, all glories. He said, what happened? He said, Yashoda has given birth to a beautiful boy. In this way, Shukdev Goswami Pad, he explained the birth of Krishna. And the next day they celebrated Nand Utsav, the next day of Krishna Janmashtami, Nand Utsav, where Nand Maharaj is dancing with all the Gopas. And a great celebration for the birth of Krishna took place there. Bolo Krishna Kanaya Lal Ki Jai. Bhagavat Mahapuran Ki Jai. Very short. Some qualities of Krishna and the birth of Krishna. But it's a very elaborate subject, as I tell every day. Chalo. One sing me. Nashima. Mahamantra.
Sai